Many believe that forming an LLC is a complex, tedious process reserved for big corporations. However, this couldn't be further from the truth. Dive into the world of LLCs and you'll find a landscape teeming with opportunities for businesses of all shapes and sizes. You see, an LLC, or limited liability company, is not a creature of corporate giants. On the contrary, it's a flexible business structure that can be adapted to fit the needs of small businesses, entrepreneurs, and even freelancers. While it's true that large corporations can and do form LLCs, they don't hold a monopoly on this business structure. LLCs can be a smart move for smaller ventures too. Why? Because they offer the promise of personal asset protection, a key benefit that can be a game changer for many business owners. So, whether you're running a bustling cafe or a one-person graphic design studio, the LLC is a tool you can use. So no matter the size of your venture, an LLC could be a smart move. On this channel, we are dedicated to bringing you important financial lessons to improve your financial literacy and bring you closer to financial freedom one video at a time. So click that subscribe button to make sure you don't miss a step. To begin with, what exactly is an LLC, or a limited liability company? Let's break it down. An LLC is a type of business structure that provides its owners, who are often referred to as members, with certain advantages. LLCs are unique because they combine elements from several other types of business structures. Like a corporation, an LLC offers limited liability protection. This means that the members are not personally liable for the company's debts and liabilities. If the company were to face financial trouble, members' personal assets like their homes, cars, or personal savings would typically be safe. But here's where it gets interesting. An LLC also shares characteristics with partnerships and sole proprietorships. In these types of businesses, the profits and losses flow directly to the owners. With an LLC, this same flow-through taxation applies, which can simplify your tax situation. Now let's take a moment to talk about the primary benefit of forming an LLC. That's right, it's the limited liability protection we just discussed. By forming an LLC, you're putting a protective shield between your personal assets and your business. This is a major advantage for small business owners who want to keep their personal and business finances separate. It's worth noting that the level of liability protection can vary depending on the laws of the state where the LLC is formed. In some cases, members may still be personally liable for their actions, such as if a member personally guarantees a business loan. However, the flexibility of an LLC doesn't end with liability protection and taxation. LLCs also offer flexibility in management. Unlike corporations, which are required to have a board of directors and hold regular board meetings, LLCs can be managed more informally. Members can manage the LLC themselves, or they can hire managers to run the business. In essence, an LLC combines the flexibility of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. This unique combination creates a business structure that is well suited for many small business owners. You might be wondering, when is the right time to form an LLC? Well, let's delve into that. The ideal time to form an LLC is when you're starting a new venture. This could be a small business, a consulting service, or even a real estate investment. Why so? An LLC structure can provide you with a safety net, protecting your personal assets from any business liabilities or debts. Consider this, you're launching a small business. It's exciting, right? But with the excitement comes risk. If, and let's hope it never happens, your business incurs debts or is sued, your personal assets could be at risk. An LLC can shield you from these scenarios. Or maybe you're a freelancer or consultant offering services. An LLC can give you a professional edge, showing potential clients that you mean business. It can also provide a layer of protection for your personal assets from any professional liabilities. And what about real estate? If you're holding rental properties, forming an LLC can protect your personal assets from any potential property-related lawsuits. But remember, it's not a one-size-fits-all. The best time to form an LLC depends on your unique circumstances and business objectives. Remember, the best time to form an LLC is when it aligns with your business goals and offers you significant benefits. Now let's dive into the legal requirements and process of forming an LLC. To start, the journey to forming an LLC begins with some paperwork. Yes, the dreaded paperwork. But don't worry, it's not as intimidating as it sounds. Your first task is to draft an Articles of Organization. This is a document that outlines the basics of your business, things like your business name, address, and the names of the owners. But remember, every business is unique, and so this document can vary significantly from one LLC to another. Next, you'll need to pay a filing fee. This fee can range from $50 to several $100 depending on your location. A bit of a pinch to the wallet, but think of it as the cost of doing business. Now on to the third step, choosing a registered agent. This is the person or business entity who agrees to accept legal papers on behalf of your LLC if it's ever sued. You can be your own registered agent, or you can hire a professional service. The fourth step is to file the Articles of Organization with your state's Secretary of State's office or similar state agency. This process is often done online and is typically straightforward. And finally, once the state approves your paperwork, your LLC is officially formed. But wait, we're not done yet. You'll also need to create an operating agreement. This document outlines the ownership and operating procedures of the LLC. It's not always required by the state, but it's highly recommended as it helps avoid future disputes among owners. Keep in mind that these are general steps, and LLC regulations can vary by state, so it's essential to research and understand the specific requirements in your state. While this process may seem daunting, it's a crucial step in establishing your business and protecting your personal assets. So, roll up those sleeves and get ready to dive into the world of LLCs. One of the most critical aspects to consider when forming an LLC are the tax implications and associated costs. Let's dive right into the tax implications. Typically, an LLC is taxed as a pass-through entity. This means the company's profits and losses pass directly through to the owners, who report them on their personal tax returns. This avoids the dreaded double taxation that can occur with corporations, where profits are taxed at the corporate level, and then again on the owner's personal tax return. Now, if your LLC has more than one member, it will be taxed as a partnership. This means each member reports their share of the business's profits and losses on their personal tax return. An LLC can also elect to be taxed as a corporation or S-corporation, but that's a topic for another day. Let's move on to the costs associated with forming and maintaining an LLC. The initial cost to form an LLC varies by state, but you can expect to pay anywhere from $50 to $500. This fee covers the filing of the Articles of Organization, which is the document officially creating your LLC. In addition to the initial registration fee, many states also require an annual report to be filed. This report keeps the state updated on your LLC's activities and typically comes with a fee. In some states, this fee can be as low as $20, while in others it can reach up to $500. Beyond these state-level costs, you should also consider the potential costs of ongoing legal and accounting services. Maintaining accurate records and meeting your legal obligations is crucial to preserving the limited liability protection an LLC provides. Finally, keep in mind that some LLCs may be subject to additional taxes and fees. For example, if your LLC sells goods, you may need to collect and pay sales tax. Or if you have employees, there will be payroll taxes to consider. While forming an LLC does involve some costs, the benefits often outweigh these initial investments. So remember to do your homework, understand the implications, and consider seeking professional advice to ensure your LLC is set up for success. So, we've covered a lot of ground today. Let's recap the key takeaways. But first, smash that subscribe button, and you will be one step closer to financial freedom. We aim to help you understand complex financial processes and concepts to increase your financial literacy. An LLC, or limited liability company, is a unique business structure that combines the flexibility of a partnership with the liability protection of a corporation. It's a brilliant choice if you're starting a small business, offering services, or holding rental properties. The primary benefit of forming an LLC is asset protection. Your personal assets are shielded from any business debts or liabilities. But remember, this protection isn't automatic. You need to follow all legal and financial obligations. This includes registering your business with the state, paying the necessary fees, and keeping up with annual reporting requirements. LLC regulations can vary by state, so do your homework. Understand what's required where you live before diving in. And when it comes to taxes, LLCs are usually taxed as pass-through entities. That means profits and losses flow directly to your personal tax return. But tax laws can be tricky, so consider getting professional advice. Starting and maintaining an LLC involves costs, including initial registration fees and annual reporting requirements. So keep these in mind when planning your business budget. Finally, and most importantly, every situation is unique. Consult with an attorney or tax professional to get personalized advice and guidance. Your decision to form an LLC should align with your individual circumstances and goals. Remember, the decision to form an LLC should be based on individual circumstances and goals. So we hope that you found this video useful. Please comment below if you will choose to form an LLC or not. Join the discussion and let us know what you think. Subscribe to our channel and watch more videos to become more financially aware.